Jailer Rock here at the whiteboard. Are you ready to find out what's in my box? Well, there it is. And we are on the final day of Diamond Week, and just in case you guys don't know what that is, we received a bunch of items from Diamond Select, and this entire week has been dedicated to going through those items. So there are a bunch of other videos that you gotta check out on the channel. So I always ask you to take a look, and of course if you like it, sub, like, share, all that stuff. But these items were sent over for us to take a look at and review, so that's what I'm going to do today. And these are the Transformer lines of the Minimates from Diamond Selects, and these are really sweet. If you saw our call to action figure toy donation drive, you'll see that we also had a few of these there. They sent over a few extras so that we could have some to donate, and then some that we can review and keep for ourselves, which was really nice of them. So I just want to go through them because actually for now I'm gonna keep them in the box, and I know that there's collectors that have a mixture between like, oh yeah, let's keep them in the box, or let's open it up and play with it. For me, I usually like opening things. I mean, I'm not looking to resell or sell my collection or anything. That's not what I'm into. But since these are so small and I don't really have a setup for really small figures, I think that they display so much better in the package, at least for now, until I get something that I can like maybe display them in. Maybe I'll end up buying like a little case or something and put them in because they look really sweet. So let's just start. So here's the first grouping here, and these, I mean, I just love just how they look. They just look so sweet. We have a lot of my favorites here. We have Bumblebee, we got Starscream, Shockwave, and Optimus Prime. And one of the things I'll just say right off the bat that I love is the fact that they come with like little weapons, the details, everything that's on it. It just looks really sweet. Even the box itself, I love they have the different coloring for the Transformers and for Autobots and for Decepticons. I like that you have like little swaps for like the head and things like that. And these are articulated. Like, does it say? I know it said on the other one, but yeah, here it is. 14 points of articulation and fully interchangeable parts. So that is sweet. You can basically switch everything around and build it as how you want. And one of the things that's interesting is that I have myself has not gotten into doing mods on action figures yet. That's probably the next stage for me, is like swapping out heads and different parts on different action figures that I have. So I'm actually looking forward to trying that. But this is like a really easy and cool way to do that. But again, just look at these. Like, sure, I'm not going to open these now, so I am sorry for those who want to see it open, but just look at the details on these. Like, they look really good. I love how like Starscream has his guns. It looks like him. Yeah, sure, the head has a much more cartoony look and stuff like that, but it hits the spirit of everything. And the same thing with Bumblebee. I mean, look at that gold. I mean, this really looks, is it listed as Bumblebee? Yeah, this is listed as Bumblebee, but it's like that gold, it almost looks more like gold bug type gold than anything. And like even the guns, it's like, sure, it's not like a lot of super detail in the guns, but they're still really nice. And then Optimus Prime just has that classic look. The colors that are selected just look really nice. I like the head sculptures. It has, that more kind of like Lego type look, but it looks sweet. It looks awesome. He has his gun, has his axe. The axe is really sweet. And then one of my old-time favorites, Shockwave. I always liked him, and I didn't really read the comic books, so I didn't realize that he was much more of a badass and actually like was leader of the Decepticons, because in the cartoon, he was basically like, I'll do anything you want, Megatron. But I always liked Shockwave, and I was able to pick up his G1 gun, even though it's a reissue, but it's like really awesome. But I mean, the purple looks cool. I love how you have like the clear see-through type plastic here for his weapons, because that's how it looks on his G1, because it would light up when you shoot on it. So that's really sweet. That's just the first one. And okay, I have to say, this is probably one of my favorites when I saw it just because of character. If anyone does not know, I am a huge fan of Soundwave, Blaster, and any of the cassettes, and this is just sweet. So not only that, I also of course love Megatron, and the Dinobots is right up there. It's like, I would say it'd be like Soundwave, Blaster, cassettes are like all in that group, then Dinobots, and then Insecticons. So, and then of course Megatron too. So this has all that for me. So I mean, let's look at the back right quick. As you see, Megatron, Grimlock, Blaster, and Soundwave. Still a standard back like the other ones. But just look at the little gun and look at the design. Now, you know, I can see that it's not like the cassette side will open here, but I have no problem with that. I like that blue. That, like, it just shines out really well, that metallic blue. Same with Megatron. Like, he looks more like silver gray metal. I mean, you can see the difference between like his gun and like the red accents, the little design on his chest and everything, even the way the Decepticon symbol looks. But I mean, this little blaster is just awesome. I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that cute little detail. Like, see, part of me wants to just take that out and like play around with it, but as I said, I want to have a place to store it first. And then of course Blaster, always love Blaster. He's looking cool. I just love how that looks. Like, this looks like it could open, and it just has the great design of his speakers, has his gun, and then of course Grimlock. I love the sword, the classic G1 sword. Then you have his gun. I just love that, how that gold look, the gray looks. I love the colors down here that matches the sticker from the G1. Again, just really sweet overall. I mean, this is probably, like, if I had to pick one out of the packages so far, this would probably be it, because it's just, I don't know, it just hits all those spots for me. Alright, so let's look at this next one. And I mean, the great thing is each one of these are cool. Now, this is awesome for anyone who's like a super Starscream lover, because this has both. The other one was the regular, and this is the Coronation Starscream. And just in case anyone doesn't know what that is, in the movie, basically Megatron gets his butt kicked by Optimus Prime, and when they're traveling back to Cybertron, basically they have a battle and they throw out everyone who they feel is weak and dying. And, you know, Starscream finally is like, yeah, I'm getting rid of Megatron. And then he crowns himself as leader, and he dresses up like this. Doesn't go too well, because this bad boy Galvatron shows up and is like, Starscream Coronation, this is bad comedy. And yeah, he gets disintegrated. But I just love the way that looks. The cape is just sweet. The crown, all that is just awesome. And to have both where I could pose like original and then Coronation Starscream is just sweet. Jazz, always a fan favorite, looking sweet. All these look like they're G1, G1 counterparts. So I think that's really sweet. I really like these guns. Like, look at that. Like, they're tiny, but you see the detail in them. And I really appreciate that. These classic guns, like if you look at any of the G1 guns, that's how they look. So it's not like they're giving you something less. That's why these are really so awesome. RC's looking sweet. Looking cool. I love that alternate head and the weapons and all that goes with that. And then of course Galvatron. Galvatron's looking sweet. That little gun is so cool. It's so cool and so cute. I love the way it's attached to him. Again, his purple, that has that metallic look, and I hope it does come through. Been really working on getting my lights and all that right, so I hope it does come through on whether it's you're watching on your TV, computers, or your phones. But that purple is just a really sweet, nice purple, and it has that metallic look to it, which I really appreciate. It looks awesome. And then we have finally this one. Now I heard that this was like an exclusive too, so that's just really sweet. And I love this because I know that if some of our people that are watching this, if you're younger, you may not know or see a lot of VHS tapes, but this is basically what it would look like back in the day when you would get a VHS of a Transformers episode, and I think they used to give you maybe what, like 2 or 3, maybe 4. I forget. It wasn't a lot. I mean, it might have been 2, but I mean, this just looks sweet because I mean, look at that. The artwork, all that looks really cool, and even like the way they write Minimates. This is how. Was it FHE? Oh my gosh, I should have looked that up because I didn't know this before and I still didn't look that up yet to see. But even the way they draw this is the same company, the way the company logo looked for the people that published those DVDs back in the day. So I really just thought that was cool. It was a little thing, especially for people who remember that time, or maybe they even have a Transformers VHS that, you know, this is how it looked. And I love this because you can still see inside. Look at that. That's awesome. Come on, give it up for them. That's sweet. Look at that. Even so, there you go. They even put that. See, I didn't even look at the other one that showed that. So here, look at that. That's even sweet. That's exactly what it's supposed to look like. Look at that. This, look, for any of our very young watchers, fans out there, this is pretty much kind of what the tape, VHS tape would look like. And I believe this was actually what would decide if you could record over it, like basically read or write or not. If this was empty, you couldn't record it. If it was missing, you could. And then I just love how they make it look like there's the tape inside. You actually had to rewind. 2-night rental. It's almost like a Blockbuster type shout out. I love the stickers. Look at that. Yeah, look at that. Be kind, please rewind. See, like I know that some reviewers like really go through everything really well before they do a video, but I don't know. I really like geeking out as if I just saw it. I mean, I've had this for a while, but I didn't really study it. I kept it in the box because I wanted to open it and like kind of geek out on it, and that's exactly what I'm doing now. But hey, let's get to the actual figure. So again, look at that. Now we have 3. Look at that. 3 Starscreams. So if you love Starscream, this is the one for you. And if you love Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, and Megatron, now we have 2 of those and 3 Starscreams. So again, this one looks more like the original. I love that he's like got this like smile smirk going on, looking cool. Now, see, this is what I was talking about as far as the difference. So you see, if you look, the difference between these two to me is like difference between like Goldbug and original. So it's almost like this one is kind of like trying to go for that metallic look, and same here with Starscream. You can see that with Optimus Prime, and as I said, that gray metallic with Megatron. But when you look over here, it's more of that cartoon color accurate, where you have the more brighter yellow of Bumblebee, which I like and I appreciate. I love how the blacks look on that. And then same thing with Starscream. You have the weapons and everything, again looking all sweet. I like how in this one it's separate. See, because here it's on him and here it's separate. So that's a cool little distinction. And then again, yeah, so if you look at the difference here, you have more of that traditional grayish Megatron, and the same thing with the blue and red. You see it's like brighter, and that's more the cartoon style. So I think that's sweet, and it makes it where if you don't already have both, you want to have both, because that cartoon color style is just sweet. So I just have to say that overall this lot has been really cool. I think it's sweet. I thank Diamond Select for sending this over to us. And basically, this is the last video in that week of Diamond Week. But, we appreciate anyone who's watched this video. And as I said, if you do like this video, we're growing the channel. I have a 5-day weekly lineup. So every weekday, I'm going to be posting something. It's going to be reviews, unboxings, things like that. So if you like that, give us a sub, give us a like, share us. But until next time, remember our motto: no discount, no deal. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.